I just saw TikTok as I'm about to make this video, excuse me. And this lady who used to work at NASA was talking about how disgusting space is, or like space travel is. Like every burp, every fart, every, little thing of spit just stays on the space station because there's no like open windows to crack. And she was saying how disgusting the windows are. And God, like the amount of bubbles that have been burst for me in my adult years from my childhood. I was already upset that in my lifetime we won't have not interdimensional, stupid, um, space travel in flying cars. Like my bubble was bursted bubble here from a kid thinking I was going to have that as an adult, but instead, we have fascism and racism in 2020 fucking 6. So, life's been adulthood has been full of disappointments, okay, to say the least. Anyway, so yesterday, yesterday, my coworker comes back to work. Thank God. Coworker comes back to work, and she's like stupid sick. Like she was in the hospital for like she left on Thursday. She stayed in the hospital till like Sunday, and she missed. The first today's Wednesday. She missed Monday, right? So she came back to work on Tuesday, yesterday. But she's just like you could tell, like she is just she's in all kinds of just pain, just large amounts of pain. And my thing is, girl, go home. Don't kill yourself for a paycheck, you know. But she decided to bring her ass to work for what? I don't know. Um, and again, this is a lady who's like my mom's age. But it also reminded me, and I know I made a video about this. Eyebrows are going to be very little today because I'm not doing shit. I have such a long day to go to Studio fucking City for a basketball. The things I do for these children. They're so lucky to have me. Anyways, so she's like, stupid sick. Girl, go home. And it just brings home the fact that I'm retiring at 50. And this lady's over the age of 50. Again, she's like my mom's age. Her kids are my age, literally. But it brings home my whole point. Like I'm not working and killing myself for nobody else's company. And I'm not saying she's sick because she works at our company. But if you're sick, you're sick, go home. But speaking of getting sick at work, there's another lady who works at my company who's older, right? Super nice. Well, I wouldn't say super nice. She's a little like I don't know. I've heard stories, but she hasn't fucked with me yet, so I'm cool with her. She she started on like last Wednesday, coughing up a storm, and to the point where I'm putting in headphones. Well, I mean, my headphones are in anyways because I'm on TikTok most of the day at work, anyways. But my headphones are in, and she is coughing up a storm, just coughing. Like it's bad to the point where you have to walk in there like, girl, are you good? Like, and there's no Tino shade. It's not me trying to be like, fucked up towards her, but like, do we need to call the doctor? Like, do we need to, you need to go to the hospital, honey. It's that bad. Like she's coughing her lungs up. And she wasn't here Thursday, and she wasn't here Friday and Monday. And I'm like, you know what? Good for her. Take care of yourself. This bitch comes back to work yesterday too. What are you doing? And guess what? So then I bring her. So I was like, you know what? I have kids. So I have medicine, not med. I mean, of course I have medicine, but I also have like tea for her. Can we bring that bitch some tea? So I brought her some throat coat and what's the other one? I forgot. Some other like, tea for your throat. And I, bring it to her. I'm like, hey, girl, like I brought you some tea. She looks at me and she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. You know, but I don't drink tea. Okay. And she goes, I don't drink tea and I don't drink caffeine. Um, this tea has no caffeine. Oh yeah, I don't drink tea. Okay. I let me tell you, all my years on planet Earth, in this part of the galaxy, in this part of our I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about before that interruption. Oh yeah. So she goes, I don't drink tea. I don't drink coffee. And that's cool. You don't drink coffee, but like tea? I've never in all my days, I've never met anybody who doesn't drink tea. Tea? Like tea. You don't drink tea. I have a zit on my neck, which is why I'm getting my neck. Or a hair bump. I don't know. Maybe my beard is finally growing in. See? See that fucking. Maybe my beard is finally growing in. Yay. Maybe men will leave me the fuck alone. They see I have a beard. But then men will fuck anything, so it probably wouldn't stop them. They'd be like, oh well. Anyways, so she so I'm like, girl, like you gotta like she doesn't so I'm assuming if you don't drink tea and you don't drink coffee, I'm assuming that you also don't take medicine. None of my business. You do what you gotta do, honey. But get the fuck out of the office coughing. If you're sick, then stay home. I hate when people do that. You come to work sick, spreading your fucked up ass germs everywhere. I'm sorry. I faithfully get my flu shot. I faithfully get all the vaccines I need to not be sick. That's how much I fucking hate being sick. Being sick is so fucking expensive. I don't have I don't have the mental capacity to be sick. What? I don't have the mental capacity to be sick. What? Fucking dog hair. I don't have the mental capacity to be sick. Okay? So please believe I'm going to get my any vaccines I can. And you know what? Knock on wood. But I'm not getting sick. You got me fucked up. I'm not getting sick. But she comes to work sick. It's like saying with people bringing their fucking kids, they'll let their kids go to school sick. Like, oh, you'll be fine. Why? So that you don't want to have to find them a babysitter. You don't want to have to stay home and miss some money for work. Your kid is sick, so you send your kid to school and get everybody else fucking sick. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a bad fucking parent for that. I've never sent my kid to school sick. I'll rather have my manager fucking mad at me, pissed at me, before I let another child get sick because I don't want to stay home. And you know what? All situations are different. I completely understand that. I completely understand that. And some people just genuinely can't afford to stay home. They have to go to work. Like if I stayed home for a day, I'm literally missing out on $500 a day. So yeah, that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of money. For me, it's a lot of money. So I can only imagine. However, like, I mean, my kid is old enough now to where, and I'm close enough to where if she did get sick, I'm just like, girl, go back to bed, and I'm gonna keep going to work, and then come home early if need be, and then check in on her. But I know everyone doesn't have that luxury. But at the same time, like, you gotta have a backup plan. It takes a village. That's why I say it takes a village to raise a child. I believe that wholeheartedly. Head is itchy. So anyway, so both older elderly women, and they're both older. They're both older, about my mom's age, or maybe older than that. But the fact that like they both are here in the office, sick as fuck, they're gonna kill themselves. Just like the last lady, like the lady whose job I took over, she died, still employed. I'm not saying I want to be unemployed when I die. No, I take that back. I do want to be unemployed, but not unemployed and poor and like homeless. I want to be unemployed and be okay, like not working for years. My grandmother retired. I don't know how old that bitch was. I call her bitch because she's fucking racist. She's racist. I have a racist grandma, a racist black ass grandma. Um, but she retired when before I think before I even got into middle school. She was always just not, she wasn't working. Like she retired early. She's a retired pediatrician, but yeah, she's a racist pediatrician. A black racist pediatrician. Um, she retired early. I'm not killing myself for no fucking company. I am so sorry to break the news, but I am not killing myself for a corporation, a company. I'm not killing myself for these people. Anyways, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe she'll take a cough drop. Ooh, I can bring cough drops. Maybe she'll take a cough drop. I mean, she fucking need one. Coughing in my goddamn ear. And you know what? Luckily, she's in a different, like, where there's two people per office. And she's in the office directly across from me. And, hopefully I can go and give her a cough drop or at least close her door. I don't want to be rude. I do want to be rude. I don't want to be an asshole. Okay. And just like close her door. But I kind of want to, like, hey, her lock her and her, guy that works with her in the accounting department, you know, lock them in and just close the door. You keep your coughs confined in your office. Fucking come to work fucking sick. It's so rude. Fucking rude. I don't care. It's fucking rude. Suck my ass. It's fucking rude. Anyways, it's time to go. These kids are going to drive me crazy. These kids are driving me crazy. Don't have kids. Speaking to 20-year-old Lisa. Don't have that baby. Don't have that baby. She's the best thing that could ever happen to you. Don't get me wrong. She's a little miracle baby. I love her more than life. I would make sure the earth would burn to a crisp and the universe would shrivel up for her. But don't have kids.